Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna be going over with you guys how I maintain my physique year round. I would say like how I maintain my physique is I try to stay relatively lean year round. I try not to get too fluffy, too fat, even though sometimes I can get slightly fluffy. But you guys know me, I don't like to, I would say, over consume food. You know, messes with my cognitive function. I feel like, I don't know, like an idiot when I eat too much food just because my brain works so much more slowly. So I'll be going over with that with you in today's video. Did I say that right? I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. I made a video like this in the past. It was like 2019, but back then, like, I was super lean, 10% body fat year round, super unhealthy for me. Honestly, just wasn't realistic. And so now I've found a better way to manage the look that I'm trying to go for. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Rory said he's showing up today. As you guys know, he hasn't been in many of the videos. Guys, honestly, you don't want to be like Rory, all right? That's gonna be a thing on this channel. You just don't want to be like that guy. He's late, doesn't show up to stuff on time, like, boo! And you know, in his videos, or even in my videos, he always tries to say like, oh, I'm the one that doesn't do that. Cap. He's lying straight up to y'all. So yeah, hopefully he gets here, you know, but who knows when you're a slacker like that guy. So in terms of how I maintain my physique, I train 5 days a week. I was doing 6, doing 7, that's too much. 5 or 4 days. 5 honestly is slightly pushing it, depending on the results that you want. Like if you want results, for me, 5 days a week is what I need. What does that workout look like? Training till failure. I don't just go for 10 to 12 and call it good. I train till 10 to 12 is the failure point. So, and then the other 2 days, I'm stretching, I'm maintaining other aspects of my body so that my body is healthy, whether that be mobility or stretching like I just said. So make sure you're also scheduling time for that as well with your workout routine. Or you care to tell anyone about those tamales?
Fire, and they gotta go check out the Proctor Market. Proctor Market.
No, like, do you want to explain the damage they had? The 50-minute damage they had?
That was actually good. It helped me drop about 10 pounds before we started this workout, so it was a good detox.
I think you're forgetting something though.
What?
The 50 minutes.
Oh, insert B-roll of every time Levi's ever been late. If we want, YouTube,
I knew you was gonna say that.
I will compile the clips, chop up and edit. That way Levi can just put it in for you guys, because
right.
I got an archive for you.
I don't know if I talked about it in my last video, but I know I did my full day of eating. If you guys haven't checked out, check it out after this video. This meal prep I've been making is bomb. It's literally just red potatoes, some olive oil. You gotta season it properly or else it just doesn't come out the same. And I know that from experience. We got some rice, and then we got some 85-15 ground frickin' beef, not just regular beef, it's frickin' beef. And none of that, have you guys seen that lately? Like the grown meat, by the way, I'm not eating that shit at all. I'm never eating anything that is grown in a lab, none of that. I'm not eating any of that crap. That is so disgusting. Totally off topic too, but this is my full day of eating. It's currently what I've been eating also to maintain my physique. I have to eat a diet that helps me maintain my physique. And how do I do that? Well, I follow my maintenance calories, but then add 300 to 400 on top of it. That's what I found worked for me, especially when I'm maintaining and introducing the cardio and type of training that I'm doing for myself. This kind of applies not only to maintenance, but also just, you know, trying to eat for cutting or bulking, is that you got to be consistent. If I want to maintain my physique, I can't eat a whole bunch more one day and then, you know, eat like I'm cutting the next day, right? I'm trying to maintain, so I have to do this every day. If I'm trying to cut, I have to eat, you know, a certain amount of calories set every single day, probably the same thing every single day. Eat like a dog. That's something I talk about a lot in this channel. But yeah, so if I want to maintain, it's just like cutting or bulking. I got to eat the same thing every day, around the same amount of calories in macros. As you guys see, a lot of the foods that I eat are also easy for me to maintain. You know, it's cool and whatnot to make something something creative and whatnot to, I guess, like enjoy food more, make it more flavorful. But then you run into the problem with, you know, consistency, because something might take super long to cook. You might have to go do something one day. And so a lot of what I make helps to help me stay consistent, because a lot of maintaining your physique involves consistency, just again, like cutting or bulking does. Now, if you guys want to know your maintenance calories, I will say this again, there is a calorie calculator down below in the description. Literally, it's free of use. I don't know how anyone hasn't found this out yet, because I get so many questions like, oh, well, like, what are my calories? What are my maintenance calories? It's like, dude, have you ever just tried like putting it into Google and seeing it? I understand not everyone thinks like I do, but still, I wonder, I'm like, has anyone never thought of that, you know? But then again, I add 300 to 400 calories on top of that for the amount of cardio and training that I do. And you already know who is with me. There she is. Bean, I'm surprised you're not over here. Oh, well, do you want some? Okay, just today. I never give her any of this because it's like my favorite thing. Sit. Oh, sit. Let me get that. Oh, sit, paw. There we go. Good pug. Say hi to the people. She's for the people. For today, that is going to be my pre-CrossFit meal. We're going to be doing some CrossFit today. A little bit of that going on. Don't feel like, well, no, not don't feel like. It's part of maintaining my physique right now. So I do 2 sessions of cardio and 1 thing of HIIT, whatever you want to call it, CrossFit. I don't know. What is the difference between HIIT and CrossFit? Bean, do you know? Of course you don't know. Look at that freaking belly on you. Bean. You're fat. Okay, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not. Yeah, I did, because I couldn't contemplate whether or not it was called HIIT or if it was called CrossFit. They rhyme because they both have its in it, and I'm totally defeating the purpose of what I'm even talking about. Boo! We're gonna do that now, and you guys are wondering why I switched back. Wait, I didn't record that today. Anyway, I wore this earlier today, and I thought I recorded the workout this morning, but I didn't because, wait. Just forget everything I just said right there for like a brief second, please. Anyway, we're gonna be doing the HIIT workout right now. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go hard on the bike for 30 seconds, and then directly after that, we're gonna hop onto some jump rope. You don't hop on a jump rope, you hop over the rope actually. And then after that, we're gonna be doing some farmer's carries with about 65 pounds around the block out there. I plan to only really do this for about 15-20 minutes. I should be able to get my heart rate up into like the 150s by doing this. Don't really need a warm up for this. You kind of just need to get, okay, you do when it's a little more intense. So just gonna kind of get going on it right now. Looks like Bean's gonna be doing the opposite of what I'm doing. She's chilling, sunbathing. Pug is a weird animal. And we went for 20 minutes and 15 seconds, 189 calories burned. It's done just like that. I'll put up the whole workout for you guys. My freaking forms, I should say, feel like bricks. Those farmer carries, I did 55 pounds. Whoo, whoo, that burns. Bean was running with me at the end. I'm sure you guys are you tired? Come here, honey. You did good. You did good for being so fat. All right, so cardio. What am I currently doing for cardio for my maintenance? So right now I'm only doing 3 cardio sessions a week. I run 5 miles on Tuesday, and then I run 7 on Sundays, as you guys know, the Sunday 7s. And then Thursday is the HIIT, or I'm not even gonna talk about if it's HIIT or if it's CrossFit or if it's the same damn thing, I don't really care. I'm probably getting around 22 miles in a week, because I'd assume what I just did right now is probably the equivalent of running 5 miles, but obviously the time is cut so much more just because we put so much high intensity into one freaking thing. Now, the reason that I do 3 cardio sessions a week instead of, like 6 easy cardio sessions a week is because it's easier for me to be more consistent with 3 cardio sessions a week compared to 6. And I think everyone can say the same. So if you have 6, you have more room for error, right? Like not every day goes as planned. And I would say a lot of days actually don't go as planned. So I can at least count on getting 3 cardio sessions in a week, because I know there's probably like 4 other days or maybe 3 other days during my week that are going to get skewed up because something comes up, right? So that makes it easier to follow the maintenance program, as where, let's just say I was doing like 6 days a week, and I did 1 hour long walks every day. Well, if I missed a couple of those because my day didn't go as planned, and plus they take longer, then I wouldn't be really following my maintenance or being consistent with what I'm trying to do. So if you're trying to maintain or follow some sort of cardio in general, do the high intensity stuff. Look, I know it's hard as shit. Doing the low intensity stuff, honestly, it always, to me, feels too easy. Again, there's too much room for error. Plus, I don't know, I just feel like Easy cardio is bitch cardio. I'm just gonna say that's my opinion on it. Yeah, that's it for cardio. Bean is wiped out right now, and my forearms are absolutely pumped. We're gonna have some hydrate after that workout, which is electrolytes by Transparent Labs. Need these. Can't remember if I told you guys I passed out when I was in Oklahoma because I was dehydrated.
Nah, Brody hit me like this, bro. Let me hit y'all what he did, bro. Nah.
Didn't even have these on me, which I did. Probably would have prevented me from honestly passing out. Like, that would have been the one time that that supplement like literally saved me. I didn't die, but it would have saved me, if you get what I'm saying. Before I go, because I got to go meet up with Rory. Some of you guys know we're working on like our businesses together. We're like collabing. Some of you guys don't know I own my own KillBuillt business. I own my own business called KillBuillt. It's a clothing company. The link will be down in the description. Any support helps so much. My name or KillBuillt 10 saves you 10% off. But one thing I want to mention in hand with training to, I would say, maintain my physique is that I have to focus on recovery too. There's 2 days out of the week now, which I have focused and prioritized on recovery. So now I only train 5 days out of the week instead of 6. I mentioned, I think earlier in the gym that I switched from 6 to 5 just because it was like way too much of my body. So now I'm at 5 to give myself 2 days of active recovery. Why does this pertain to maintaining, I would say, my physique? It keeps me in the gym. If I don't focus on recovery, I will get injured and I will have to step away from the gym. Some of you guys know that happened before my powerlifting meet. Like, what was it, 3 weeks before, literally 4 weeks before my powerlifting meet. I'm squatting with Jonathan. Jonathan's going over my technique. I come up and my back has an aneurysm. Your back can't actually have an aneurysm, but mine did. That sucked. I was out of the gym, out of training. And so if you want to be able to maintain your physique, maintain your recovery as well. And writing in green probably didn't help with you guys being able to see any of this. Everything that you see right here is exactly what you need to maintain your physique, or in other words, how I maintain my physique. It's lifting 5 times a week, diet, maintenance, plus 300 to 400 calories, cardio 3 times a week, and also recovery. But there's one thing that really determines if all of this is gonna even work for you. I have to switch sides. I prefer talking in this side much better. It's consistency. It literally tops off all of this. Without it, this means nothing. Like, if you don't have consistency, none of this is gonna matter. If you can't show up to the gym 5 times a week, it's not gonna matter. If you can't eat your maintenance calories with 300 to 400, a little over, cardio 3 times a week, not gonna work. Everything that you see, it's not gonna work if you don't stay consistent. That is everyone's biggest problem. I was actually talking to someone the other day and we were having a conversation, and this person also, you know, I would say it's safe to say that they are addicted to nicotine. And I asked them, because they're asking me about diet and stuff, and I was like, well, how'd you get addicted to, you know, nicotine? They're like, well, I consistently use it. And I'm like, well, how do you get that result? And they were like, well, I consistently used it, so that's how I ended up getting, you know, addicted to it. And so I was like, it's the same thing when it comes to this. The more consistent you are with it, not that you're gonna get addicted to it, but you're gonna get the result. Kind of like how you got the result of being addicted to nicotine because you consistently used it. Now, obviously, there's some psychological differences and chemicals in the brain that affect it differently, which make it more addicting and whatnot, and makes it easier to be consistent. But at the end of the day, it's the same but different thing. So last thing that I have for you guys, because I guess that would be another step, is be consistent. As I've gotten older, I've realized how hard it is, or not necessarily how hard it is, but I've realized that not many people can stay on top of this. And to be in the top 1% of people that can stay on top of this, you gotta be consistent. But that is it. That is how I maintain my current physique. That is how I do it all. And that's also going to put a wrap on this video. I got a flight to Colorado tomorrow, and originally you guys were going to see this video on Sunday, but change of plans. Your boy needs some rest, like some deep rest. Like, I have just been stressed out, feel like I haven't been able to catch a break. That's just going to be probably my best call tomorrow, is just to be able to take a break. It's much needed on my end, so I'm going to really enjoy it. I'm going to miss y'all till Wednesday, because I'm going to be taking a break from social media from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'll be back again on Wednesday. So 5 days I'll be out of here. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys liked today's video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press that subscribe button, because you guys know I'm gonna be back. And as always, die trying to do what you love, because guess what? The sky's the limit. I'll see y'all in the next one.